Hey, welcome back to Kickin' and Streamin'. It's me, Tammy, and today I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favorite films of the year. Now, um, I saw a lot of good movies this year, and it was really hard to decide on what films to put on this list. And I had to decide to go with movies that I only saw in the theater. I watched a lot of films that maybe were older this year. Um, that I finally caught up on because sometimes life happened and I didn't get a chance to see them when they originally came out in the theater. So the ones I'm picking from are the films that I watched that were in theaters only, and they were the ones that if I've not already watched it more than once, I will watch it again for sure. So these are in no particular order. These are just the ones that I had the most fun with, the ones that didn't let me down with my expectations, and the ones that I was looking forward to for a long time, and they really paid off and turned out better than I was expecting. So, the first one on this list was the live action remake of Aladdin. Now, when I saw the trailer, I was very concerned. I mean, giant blue Will Smith genie. I wasn't sure how I was feeling about that. But I was really pleasantly surprised. I loved some of the new songs that they put in there. The silence was just awesome. That song was fantastic. They updated it for, today. And generally, I liked what they did when they were telling the story. There are certain limitations when telling a story with cartoons, and live action kind of frees you up. And sometimes vice versa. But I think that they really did a good job telling the story, setting the expectations, and Will Smith is always a delight to watch. So that's my first one. The next one on my list was actually Jumanji 2. I really enjoyed it. I saw another film this year with The Rock, Hobbs and Shaw, which was a fun film. But Jumanji 2 was it just went to the next level. Having actors play multiple characters in the same film and was just awesome. The storytelling was a lot of fun, and it wasn't a rehash of the previous film. They expanded on, improved, and did some more with the story in terms of storytelling, character development, and special effects. So it was a win in my book, and it's one that I would definitely go watch again. It just came out, so I haven't had a chance to yet. Let's see. Looking at my list. Knives Out. Now, as soon as I saw this film, or the trailer for this film, I was like, Chris Evans, oh, he's beautiful. I love him. And his sweater, just delightful. Super fun cast to watch. Pleasantly surprised. It kept you guessing on who did what, when, and really had a lot of fun. I love a good murder mystery comedy. This harken back to Clue from way back when. And I just enjoyed it. It was not a perfect film, but it was one of my favorites. It had, a great cast besides Chris Evans. Daniel Craig, he played a character that I had never seen him play before. Don Johnson was fun, and Jamie Lee Curtis. I love Jamie Lee Curtis, so it's just a win in my book. So super fun to watch. The next one was Avengers Endgame. What more can I say? Hello. It wrapped up. I don't know how many years in the making. 23 different films, I think it was, from the Marvel MCU, and it culminated in a story that was nothing we'd ever seen before. And when I saw Infinity War, I didn't like Infinity War the first time I saw it. I walked out, I cried, so that didn't help. But I just felt that the characters were rushed and we didn't get to know them. And Endgame, it did help by cutting down a lot of the characters. But, you know, the story, I just liked the storytelling. And then the end sequence was amazing. I also cried in that. But it was a lot of fun and I really enjoyed it. So, yeah. Hello. One of these days, I really would love to do an MCU marathon. Not sure when that's going to happen. There are not enough hours in the day. But I really would like to do that and watch them again in order. And, you know, there's something to be said for the amount of storytelling and detail and just heart and soul that was put into not only Endgame, but all the other films that came before it. So, Kevin Feige at Marvel, good on you. So, the last movie on my list is Shazam. Now, I love Zachary Levi. I'm gonna tell a little dirty secret. The screensaver on my phone is when I got to meet him at Comic-Con, and yeah, not gonna lie, I love Zachary Levi. But Shazam was so much fun. And it's the only other DC film that I have really liked was Wonder Woman, and I thought this one was just so much fun. I liked the characters, I liked the storytelling. It had heart. What else can I say about it? This one I have seen 4 or 5 or 6 times, maybe, perhaps. But yeah, I have a soft spot for stories that have foster kids in them. Growing up, my family took in foster kids, and then my sister adopted 3 kids through the foster care system, and they are the best nephews ever. And I can't tell them that in person because that will just go to their heads. But I loved the story, it was a lot of fun. And just the kid actors in that were delightful and fun to watch. And Asher, who played the kid version of Shazam, he had a lot to live up to when he was, playing, the young version of Zach Levi, because Zach Levi is iconic. I mean, he's one of the few actors that's been in both Disney, he's a Disney prince, and he was in the Marvel MCU, and he was in DC, and he had Chuck on TV. So, hello, Zach Levi is just awesome. I'm gonna fangirl for a moment on Zach Levi, so I'm sorry. Anyway, but it was a lot of fun, and the one that, again, I've watched repeatedly because it's just a feel-good movie, and sometimes that's what you want to watch. You want to do when you're feeling bad, and you're just like, oh, I need to laugh, I need to feel good, I need some good eye candy. All good reasons to watch Shazam. So anyway, that's my top 5, again, in no particular order, best films of this year. What were your favorite films that you watched? Go ahead and leave a comment down below. And hopefully if you like this, click like and subscribe. And I hope that whatever you're watching, whether you're streaming from the comfort of your couch or watching in the gloriousness that is the movie theater, I hope you're enjoying whatever it is you're watching. And I'll see you again here soon. Bye.